my ears are always a little bit more attentive if there are unexpected things that are happening in the song. If it becomes too predictable, then I kind of cling out. Okay, and here comes 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's the drum, and then it's not. Then I'm not as engaged, you know. And you know, if it works for you, that's great, you know. For me, I like it a little bit different, but that's, you know, me. Like,
Yeah, you have to inspire people. You know, you have to play some sort of tracks that they don't know, that they would want to know. So those are the challenges.
It's more exciting to play this kind of music to different people. Every gig is a different gig. Every gig is a different experience.
So I think underground and success, commercial success or financial success, don't go hand in hand naturally. It's because that's why it's a subculture, right?
Inevitable almost. Yeah, I think there's always going to be like what everybody's into, and there's always going to be individuals that saying, you know, maybe not for us so much, we're more into that.
I never prostitute it, and never play or advance, become famous, or use it to advance yourself because of money.
Yeah, I mean it's always going to be hard if you choose to go for the more non-popular music. You should already expect that you're not going to be booming or making a lot of money, right?
Music that you produce without thinking about boundaries or being dictated by somebody like a record label. It's more experimental, or more of the heart is there, not just
Never profit making.
not for profit or not just to please somebody else. You know, it's more personal.
I'm not saying that a person that makes music must have a target. You know, sometimes he just wants to get it off his chest, right? And he's enjoying the process of making it.
And it's more challenging.
I mean, it's fun with the challenge, right? That's part of the game.
I think that was between late 95 and early 96. Her first event was at the National Library.
You were there? I was there. It wasn't called Consortium yet.
No, it was just a party.
I had so much fun at least in the LA underground scene, that I wanted to share what I experienced locally. Also experiencing what I experienced here when I got back.
Oh, it's rave. Nobody's invited. You know, like you just go. You just
see a flyer and like, oi, ito.
Yeah.
Then you go.
Flyers were gold then. There was no social media.
Yeah.
And we were too young to have pagers.
Talagang si Toti talaga, he talagang ginawa niya talagang tama.
Yeah.
So I guess na-spoiled yung mga katulad namin na wow, ganun. Sobrang si Toti parang 150 lang yung door charge niya, sometimes wala.
Sometimes
ganun.
wala.
Richie Houghton for 150.
It's like a union of like-minded, because consortiums like different groups of like companies or something. But in this case, it's individuals who share the same, you know, likes and.
Yeah, it's just so special. Like everybody's just excited. Like people make their clothes, you know.
In the raves, people would really dress up. Mga weird shit.
Yeah, that's what
Minsan may
makes it
ahas,
special. Yeah.
Like a live snake,
Yeah,
di ba?
the people bring in their, you know, pets, dogs,
Yung mga
snakes,
vampire looking, basta weird.
goth, you know, like it's. Yeah.
Tsaka groups.
Yeah,
So,
groups.
parang
Yeah.
They're all gonna go.
Pero ang dami nun eh.
Yeah.
Exile crew.
Yeah,
It depends on
forcing.
Forcing. It depends on your neighborhood.
You know, it's all about fun, and it's like most of the themes then were kind of very like Alice in Wonderland and mga ganon.
There was a inflatable lion. I showed you kanina. No? You remember? So as you get up the stairs, yung mga inflatable na something lion.
Consortium, it goes around,
Monty would do really weird locations, obscure locations.
Sometimes it's in the mall. Like I remember one being in Rockwell.
That was.
Do you remember that Rockwell bowling? There used to be a bowling alley.
Oh yeah.
Before it became like a toy store.
The National Freaking Library. That was nuts. In the Shangri-La food court.
There was a bad signal.
There was a bad signal.
Like everybody just gets together, it's so new, it's so fresh. Like the hip hop people will be there, the rock and roll will be there, punk will be there.
Sabay-sabay lahat.
But there was no social media, you have to understand. We would swap tapes to listen to this music.
The crowd was really up to it, and they responded really well to what he was playing, and he played, a spectrum.
In an instant, people didn't. They were not alienated in a way. They were enjoying.
Basically, it was a legendary first rave, at least for me.
I love that.
That was our first rave.
I think so.
I want to look for something different.
So you went to
Yeah, it's
Pero
like
konti lang.
it's like in one block.
Ganyan lang siya. It's
Yeah.
parang poblasyon, pero a little bit less.
So can you imagine like four spots, like different kind of.
The hype that era was bars, not clubs.
Oh, okay.
Clubs. More the
bars.
small bars.
So,
More the
ABGs?
ABGs, Verve, Chemistry,
and then
Insomnia.
We're from the south, so she said, let's go to Spoon, this bar in Alabang. And then, last minute nag-change yung mind kasi now there's this new club opening called Chemistry.
Yeah, it's people
It's
say it's like
floors.
you go in, it's so dark, and then you go inside, it just gets darker.
Yeah.
So that's
And then
chemistry.
this-
Yeah, I mean until now, like after chemistry, until now, there's no club like chemistry. Like it's just chemistry.
Before Chemistry, what was it called?
I think
No?
Lava Lounge.
No, not Lava Lounge. Lobby or something?
it was still called the lobby.
The lobby, it wasn't Chemistry yet.
Brady Bunch was conceived in our bar, in the bar we used to frequent called Insomnia in Malate, which is now what Poblacion is. It was in Nakpil Street, beside Blue Cafe, and you were talking to some friends of mine, and you said we agreed to throw warehouse parties, but not the CD underground warehouse parties, more for socialization.
ABG is more like house or funky house. They play like a little techno. The resident DJ is Erwin Edralin.
So my brother decided to do something at night at that restaurant. So that restaurant was called Abigail's. Abigail's because that
I
was
never knew this.
the name of our niece.
And then after that, it's history. Yeah.
Met Pav maybe 2008, 2009. He was also new in town. There was one time I told Pav to drop me off in Makati Avenue. And I said, why don't you open a club just like that? After 6 months, Pav told me that, hey man, I got the place and we're building the club. So yeah, it's a change of our lives.
Well, that was like my monthly kind of, I'm not going to go to sleep tonight, we're just going to play music.
Wow, that first 4 years ago, I remember it was like almost like what it felt like abroad, in the clubs abroad, because people were up for it.
party. I miss it sometimes, but you know, some things aren't supposed to last forever, I suppose.
There's good things, there's bad things. I wish people would be more curious and more try to like look out of the norm and like try to discover new things.
Yes, here in Manila, there's much more of a huge challenge. First of all, because everywhere in the world, the middle class is so strong that they're the ones that actually go out and spend. It's the middle class that drives the economy, and we all know that here we have a very weak middle class.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
don't think
about.
subculture is gonna be a priority with the majority of the people because number one, I'm gonna get nerdy here. Our daily minimum wage is ridiculous. People make 15,000 a month. For them to think of subculture, it's kind of difficult. So let's start there.
A promising group. They started really simple. They used to bring in like DJs only, but Unknown now is expanding to touch, I think, a larger audience, the younger crowd. So yeah, I see them successful, and I want them to continue what they're doing.
Yeah. No, sorry, no request, no request. And I didn't have a problem doing that because, you know, that was the type of gig where I knew Unknown got us to play because they wanted us to share what we bring to the table. It wasn't about us following the crowd.
Unknown is, para sa akin, it's like if there's no unknown, talagang wala nang may experience yung kids. Talagang club na lang at saka bar, ganyan. Yeah.
What I really love about Unknown is that they started throwing parties for the right reasons. They found the right people or the right circles to connect with each other. They put love into like choosing their venues and dressing it up and making sure the sound system was right. So I think the reason why Unknown has become so successful is because the core of it was genuine. You know, you thought you would kind of, cut off the dragon's head and then instead you got 5 new ones. You know, it's like, yeah.